Alright, what's going on guys? Nemesis Pro 5 here. Welcome back to another video or something of that sort. That's usually how I'd open these, but feeling a little different this year. Feeling a different vibe this year. This is Lpmx. This is the 10th Let's Play Mats video. I know I like to do the whole thing where I pretend this is the first one. This isn't the first one, this is the 10th one. The first one was, what is it, 9 years, 9 months ago. We're coming up to a full decade. Which is great, you know, it's great to be doing something like this for this long. And this whole MP5 thing, that was February. This is like next month, that turns 10. That turns 10 years old, and here I am on IXL.com, and the additional thing here, right, is that because we've been doing one of these every year, the one this year is second year. I was in second year when this started, like actual second year, when not me, the other guy sat down and did the junior infants one. So someone who was in junior infants at the time is in second year now, if my calculations are correct. So to shake things up a little, I'm gonna do a little raw recording. This is gonna be different. You might have noticed there's no Bandicam this year. I've switched to OBS. I've switched to the real software. Just like, I don't know, it's a new year, it's a new dawn, it's an important anniversary, and I don't want to do the same thing I've been doing for like, is it like 3 years now? I've done like the classic format of like, it's like recording myself doing a letter. I'm gonna do the same thing, but there's no cuts this time. There's no movie magic. It's just me sitting here until I'm done. So I think I picked, yeah, I sat down earlier. I decided on CC, data and graphs. You know, a bit relevant to my own field of expertise. To be fully honest, I've done the first two. I've sat down and tried the first two, but you know, since this is a whole recorded thing, we're gonna be fully completionist and do all of them. So when I'm not doing my maths, I'm gonna be talking about things on the side, because you know, I've got things to share to hopefully no one. Like, I think nothing would sink my heart more than knowing that someone's actually listening to this, other than like me listening over in a couple hours, and then me listening over in February of next year, and then March the year after that, and so on, like reminiscing, seeing what I was doing, just like I was doing with the past few videos, just to get a feel for it. That's the thing, you have to get in the zone for this kind of thing, for like this bit, for this incredible, very, very, very long bit. But yeah, let's do some actual maths. Number of biscuits eaten by each customer last week bake sale. How many ate fewer than 2 biscuits? Alright, that's easy, it's just 1. What was spun the most times? 17. This is like teaching you how to read tables. Sorry, I did the frequency instead of the number. I think it's become a staple of these that I cannot read. I've always been like this, unfortunately. I cannot sit down and focus for my life. Okay, let's try and redeem myself. A publisher invited authors to write stories. How many authors there in all? Okay. 7, 40, 59, 62. Exactly 4, 11. Okay. Matches up. Trips to the zoo. At least 2. That rhymes. Okay. How many went to the doctor more than 2 times? 10. How many fewer than 3 hats? 19? 19. Number of times ate pizza. How many in total? 21. Uh, 39, 59, 59. Which were the fewest people receive. Five. I nearly did the mistake again. Maths quiz. How many scored 9? One student scored 9. And there you go. There's the limit thing. What I find interesting actually is I think they've cracked down on this like since since this whole thing started, because I think correct me if I'm wrong, I think the first one goes to like 70 or 80, or like there's definitely medals involved, because you get medals at is it like 70, like 85, 100, or is it like 80, 90, 100? I'm not fully in the loop because I haven't I haven't played on like an actual account in it's been like 7 years probably. But what I do when I'm not recording is I just close the tab. I've got a real tab open, full of news. Another country starts using euros. That's what's happening in the world. I'm okay. That's not what I do. Private, IXL. My one bookmark, IXL. This is definitely my first time here. See, I'm getting past the security system. Okay, so CC2. It's already been 6 minutes. This is gonna be a long one. U.S. states. I love these ones. How many more people lived in Utah than in North Dakota? This is like, wait, in 1990. Okay, so that's the orange one. 20 people. Okay, I don't. Oh, what happened? Olympic medals. How many others Italy won? 1906, 15. Okay, that's better. Do more children vote for penguins or elephants? I think the elephants are pretty big. That's kind of their whole thing. Which of our graphs shows the same data? 90, 60. Can't be that one. The numbers are different. So they get you. Excuse me. I'm sick right now. It's New Year's Day and I'm sick. James graph the temperature at noon, which shows the same data. Well, again, they get you the numbers. That's what they do. This happens in real life as well. A lot of people fall for this. How many more turkey sandwiches did Alexander's Deli sell? This is a tough one. 30. Okay. How many times soccer practice each month? Which shows the same data. There we go. Found a discrepancy. Attendance on Friday, 50. Well done. How many pages did you read in April than March? 800 over 7, so 100. There we go. Which did lower yield than 95. Well, that one's pretty obvious. There we go. That's another one, 64. I think the last one did 64 as well, because I did make a mistake on each, so I don't know if the max like 70, first medal, that kind of thing. I don't know, I'm just theorizing, because as you can imagine, I've not played this in 1 year and 1 month, which was when I recorded the last one. Okay. Second year, CC3. Okay. Use this, I'd like to set the height. Okay, Monday, 20. There we go. Thursday, 10. Piano, okay. This one's chill. I can imagine being happy getting this. Because obviously I have done second year IXL before, because obviously that was what inspired the first video. Actually, I want to talk about that a bit. talk about the series, but it's kind of hard when I've actually this one's pretty chill for like doing it like mindlessly. I'll stop though. Yeah, the first one was like, the first one came from there was this like YouTube channel we found. I don't know why we were doing IXL in school at the time, and we were, I don't know, looking at IXL, looking up IXL on YouTube for like, I don't know, the latest cheats to get out your IXL lessons quick or something like that. And there was this guy, IXL Master 369, I think was his name. Is IXL Master like some number? I don't remember that. But he'd open his videos like, "Hey guys, IXL Master 369 here." And the only other thing I remember was him, like he was clearly, he's clearly young, like us at the time. And the other thing was he would record, presumably in school, like he'd make these videos in school, because, obviously you could hear like the background, a lot of chatter, a lot of work. But like there was a moment at some point where he'd be like, "Shh, I'm recording a video, shush." Like, I don't know if that was fabricated or not, but that's what I remember. Maybe it was like a whole word of mouth thing, but I do feel like I remember watching IXL Master 369 in school someday. And just the idea of like someone doing IXL on YouTube, it's not cool. It's not like, it's not vlogs, it's not like FIFA, it's not like gaming, it's not very interesting. Like of all the things you could watch on this site in 2016, IXL it's not up there. It's certainly, watching someone do IXL lessons, it wasn't the peak of content back then, and I don't think it is now. But it was so funny that for April Fool's Day, Mr. NP5 decided, I'm gonna do my own IXL video, and that's how Let's Play Maths was born. That iconic video, the music, the sound effects, when he clicks on the wrong shape. I haven't watched it since, I don't know, probably last year. I only watched a couple of them this year, before doing this. I'm kind of going in blind. But that was what inspired it. That was what started the whole thing. IXL Master 369, wherever he is now. Godspeed. It's all because of this dude that I'm here right now, playing IXL on New Year's Day, a few hours before my birthday. To an audience of hopefully zero. I'm hoping for zero. Okay. I was meant to be talking while doing this, but that's difficult. See, if this was like junior influence or like something easier, I could probably pull something like that off. But not many options in second year. Not many options. Right, where are we? The wood types. Height of the missing bar. So they're the same. 80. Okay. 50, 60. 1990. Wonderful. It's kind of endearing that IXL still has the same format it had like 10 years ago. The site has not changed much. Might explore that a little actually, because imagine a world where like this shut down like years ago and I couldn't keep doing these. I don't know what I'd do with myself. Okay, they're asking you to do the whole graph now, which is far too much responsibility to give me, I think. Right, 90, 80. All right, I'm lost. Okay, this one's more chill. This one I like. Okay, that's right. All right. Yeah, no, I wanna. What's up with IXL, man? Because like, I swear they've had the same format for like even this part of the website looks the same as it did like probably not in the early days, but like definitely like Let's Play Matt's like it'd be like 6, maybe like 5. I don't know. I think they have an about page somewhere. NAS? That's not how you spell it. Well, that's just a different place called NAS, but I sincerely doubt it. Oh, they're really at 200 trillion questions. That's not trillion. That's billion. I'm not great at this. Where is it? There's got to be something here. I swear they had an about page. Because I briefly looked at it earlier and I was like, wait, I gotta save this. Okay, they have okay, company, there we go. I'm not looking at careers, I'm not that desperate. Wow, Rosetta Stone is them? That's crazy. I've heard of that. Education.com. You know the Choctaw people never say goodbye. That's beautiful. Where is it? There we go, our story. That's it. Yes, this is where I was at. Yeah, IXL was founded in 98. Quia Books. Then IXL was founded in 07, which is 9 years before Let's Play Mats 1. So we're closer to... we're further away from Let's Play Mats 1 than the foundation of IXL. ABC, yeah, they've been on some like they've been on some like mogul, they've been doing stuff. They've been doing stuff here. Education.com in 2019, vocabulary.com, Rosetta. They bought Rosetta Stone in 2021. That's crazy. Because that definitely existed back in the day. The most recognized language learning company in the world. I don't think that's true anymore. they kind of got pipped. Alright, Curiosity Media. Man, this is just like we bought these. This is the freaking company story. We're doing stuff. We're making moves. But I'm glad it was IXL that did it, because that means I can keep making these. You know. This is the kind of capitalism I support. Okay. Let's go back to CC4, I think we're at. Not transition year. I keep thinking it's that. It's not TY. That's in 2 years. Create line. No, CC4 we're at. Interpret line graphs. Okay, line graphs are. This is the classic. This is like what I deal with every day of my life. Emails received. That's a good joke that I did not mean to say. On which should she receive the most emails? Okay. Most time at the gym. Gotta be December. Average food prep, 30 minutes. Wednesday. Feeling a Wednesday vibe on this one. Pen or pencil in 09. Pen. 2009, okay. Monday. How many people? So, men and the women. The Great Wolves in Montana. 93 or 98? Or sorry, 1980. I was like, why isn't 1998 here? I can't comprehend years before the 90s. It's gone up. There are more Great Wolves now. Or at least in 93. Maybe it's different now. I don't know. I want to spread misinfo on Nemesis Pro 5. How many more adults than children attended the play? 90. Yeah, no, I deserve that one. Ooh, this is recent years. This is every year for that we did Let's Play Mats. That's all 10 of them right there. Right there. This is kind of this is a good quality indicator as well. I don't know what I'm saying. 2021 was the revival year. 19 and 20 were the off years. But I'll save that conversation for later. It's too early. It's too soon. The most student of straight is 2020. I wonder why. What day did he receive the most text messages? Tuesday. Longer average wait. The Scrambler. The Scrambler is like a torture device, man. They're gonna put you in the Scrambler. Thursday or Saturday. I'm feeling Thursday. Oh, there we go. That's another one, right? Let's repeat that. IXL. This is my first time here, ever. I'm new to this, okay. CC5, create line graphs, okay. This is also what I do. Okay, I got this. 10, 90, 40, 20. Got him. Okay. Use dot in the table to meet the line graph below. Okay. 80, 40, 90, 20. Uh, 10, 15, 20, down to 5. Okay. This is a very chill one. This is a very chill one. Maybe I'll continue my little story. So, Let's Play Mats 2, which, like, really we should be thanking that one for like, being the reason this happened, because, Let's Play Mats 2 was a collaboration with IXL Pro Gamer. And that was put together, it was a Herculean effort, you know, two minds coming together to, like, joint slay. That's kind of what that was. And, like, the joint slay took so much time that April Fool's Day passed, and, like, they couldn't put it up on that day. So what happened instead was it went up on May the 1st. People will get May fooled, you know. And that kind of left an opening, you know, like, if you could get May fooled, maybe you could get June fooled in the following day. I don't remember what the production of number 3 was like. Number 3 was my first one. Number 3 was my that was when I lost my Let's Play Mats virginity. Like, what am I saying? Yeah, that was my first one. I don't remember what happens. But it came out on June 3rd, I think. I couldn't even manage the June 1st, so it must have been really bad. I don't even know if I was aiming for June 1st or something. Because I remember having a goal at some point to just bring it back to April, and then the other guy told me no. Do it, just, like, keep going with, like, do it like a month late every time. That'd be funnier. So I've taken that advice to heart. That's my life mantra now. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep being a month late. Which is why I'm doing this in January. January 1st. But yeah, it was, I think it was in the style of, like, of Let's Play Mats 1. But it was me doing it. It was me. I had the driver's seat that year. And that's right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't exactly have fond memories of it, because, like, it was a nothing video. But, like, if you want to talk nothing videos, the next two were, like, they were really something. Because the fourth one, what I did for the fourth one, oh wow, 68, not even a medal. Wow. Like, speaking from, like, a marketing standpoint, if you want to, like, bring people onto this, like, you want like, people using the free trial, as it were, the free trial you get from, like, being signed out, surely you gotta incentivize them by, like, giving them a medal, you know, and then you get in the trial. Like, ooh, I got one medal, but now I gotta get more, you know? I feel like that's the kind of mindset people have, or at least when they're, like, 12 and they're doing IXL, or 24 alternatively. That's my take on the IXL marketing. I think the old way was better. Right, we're on number 6 now. But yeah, sorry, Let's Play Mats 4. Let's Play Mats 4, I have not rewatched these. I've not gone back and rewatched these. This is entirely from memory. I rewatched them last year, probably. What are we at? Interpret line plots. Hold on. I'll finish this bit before I get back to this. Yeah, Let's Play Mats 4 was like, it was like a double prank, because I launched IXL, and then I typed out like, oh, you thought I was gonna do Mats, get pranked, get July Fool. I think it was July that month. And that was that. And then 2020, in August 1st, I did the same thing, except I typed out like, sorry, Let's Play Mats 5 has been cancelled due to the COVID pandemic, which that's pretty clever. That was definitely more clever than 4. I think they struggled from being like one after the other. I think I could have gotten away with it a lot better if it was, say, like if COVID happened in like 2023, like I think that'd be a good way to do it. Although I would miss out on the Halloween episode though, which is kind of sad. But yeah, let's go back to the Mats. Fewer than 3. How many students? All right, I'm using crosses here to tell. 15, I think. Yep. Okay. Exactly twice. None of them did that. How many students are there in all? Okay. 12 plus whatever that is, 22. Okay. Which sort of students will receive? 6. That's the lowest number on there. Number of bananas. Who eat more than 4 bananas? Okay. 12? That's right, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Writing thank you notes. Who up writing thank you notes? Okay. At least 1. That's 6, that's 8, 14, 15. Okay. Eating apples. Is that really how you spell dietitian? I thought there was a C in there. Dietitian. Doesn't sound right. Fewer than 3 apples. How many people wrote exactly 3 letters? 5. Miniature golf. How many people are there in all? How many people are there? That's what I want to know. 19? Okay. More than 8. It's got to be 7 plus 7, 14, 17. Okay. And then it kicks you out. Yeah, see? No medal. No medal. They're missing out, I think. I sincerely think they're missing out. When getting rid of the whole medal thing. Like, they should give you, like, infinite goals until you get a medal. Okay. What was that? Create line plots. It's been nearly half an hour and I'm on number 7. I might be cooked. Okay. Can I check OBS? Is that legal? No, I can't. I can't open OBS. That's immersion breaking. I was gonna say, is it recording my mic the whole time? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I turned it off. But it doesn't matter too much anyway. See, that's the kind of behind the scenes thing you're missing out on in the previous editions. That's the kind of thing I was asking myself. Just, it was with Bandicam instead. And in fact, that wasn't a question because Bandicam doesn't have, to my knowledge, doesn't record your mic. Okay. A fantasy American football fan. My least favorite genre of person. Oh, it's one of these again. Okay. I didn't read the question, by the way. I stopped at American fantasy football team. Okay, what have we got? Oh, the tallies. This was in... Oh, man, there were definitely tallies in one of the earlier LPMs. That's what I call them, LPMs. Okay, I gotta translate the tally to the thing. Okay. Okay. It's 9. Okay, it's one more than 2. Okay. 4 is 4. Cool. Right. 1. We're doing all of them now. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 9. There we go. Oh, it's thank you notes again. They're trying to get the good word out there. Literally, the good word. All right, what are we at? Whale watching. Who up watching the whales? Okay. Faye and her friends recorded their scores. Okay. Okay. I like this. I was not paying attention. Come on, you can't present it to me like this. What do you think I have all day? This thing's got to be up in 3 hours, 5 minutes. All right. 1, 1. I'm not even doing this. Whatever, there's this many. Submit. Darn, I could have got it. Right, I hit my limit. Oh no, it's over. Oh, dang. Could have got that one. Okay. We continue. I'm on a time limit here. See, a lot goes into these. Because the previous few days, I'm just sitting down and thinking, what do I do for this? Because I have vague ideas. I think like one night, like a few years ago, I just sat down and came up with what to do for like 8, 9, 10, and the last one. I think, is it 40? Is there 40? No, there's 13. Yeah, there's 3 more after this. Yeah, I came up with what to do for 13. I'm looking forward to that. Hold on, are we doing... No, CC8. This is the halfway point, is it? No, because there's 17. So, like, midway through CC9 is the halfway point of this. 90 pairs of shoes. That's how many. At least 40, but less than 70. I don't know why I counted all the 7s. I don't know why I did that. 2 shells. Fewer than 34. 1, 2, and then 8. So the smallest off is 12. Don't even know what that means. At least 28, but fewer than 65. Right, that's 8. Okay, this one's chill. Smallest number of buttons, 17. Yeah, it's one of them interpret ones. You know, you just get information from here. At least 62, but fewer than 89. Man, I miss stem and leaf plots. What happened to these? They couldn't come up at all in college. Like, you kind of expect, you know, there was to be more, like, stem and leaf plots in your life when you're studying them. You know, like, I thought they were going to play a huge role in my 20s. But I haven't seen any yet, other than today. Today they came back. But I don't think this is normal. I don't think normal people go through this. At least 22, literally all of them. Just all of them. Like, when you ask me this. 17, just like the amount of sections in this letter, this double letter, sorry. How many people are exactly 46 years old? 3. That's it. Okay. Close, back, private window, IXL. First time here? Yeah, you betcha. Second year maths. They do English as well. They didn't have English, I don't think, when when LPM1 dropped. That's like not recent because it's been a thing for a long time, but you know, it's a relatively recent development, let's say. Right, create stem and leaf plots. This one sounds scary, right? Oh, okay, it's in order. We're chill. Okay. I gotta do spaces. Right. Ooh, 50. It's one of those, dude. The ones that like the like high smart scores, the buff smart scores. You know, usually you get like 10 for your first one, but like 15. You know, it's when they like I think it's when they don't have like many questions like to give you. They're gonna think of enough stem and leaf plots to sustain like a full length IXL chapter, so they've just dumped this on me. Not complaining though. I would like this to be over with. 6, pretty chill. 4. Oops, I typed the hashtag. My bad. 2, 6, 7. 5. What are we at? 8. No. There's 50. There's 50. Don't let him get you. This is pretty chill. Are we getting a medal for this? If we're not getting a medal, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be upset. I might just like stop the recording because like what's the point? I won't even get a medal for this. Okay, 63. I think this is it. This is so hype. Medal. Okay. 10, and then 3, 4, 7, 9. Oh, okay. That's fine. I can live with that. Okay, all right. Are we ready? What? Didn't press tab. Medal. There we go. Oh, they're letting me go. They're letting me continue. Oh, this is crazy. They're letting me continue. This means so much. 4, 5, 8, 9. 4, 5, 8. Oh, 2 medals. Okay, so I was wrong. I thought it was like 70, 85, 9, or 70, 85, 100, or like 80, 90, 100. It's actually 70, 80, 90, I think, and then 100 is just like you're done. You're complete. Okay, noted. I'll keep that in mind for future life points. Okay, they've stopped doing it in order. So that's a big problem. Because it's time consuming. I don't want the time to be consumed. Okay, there's a 22 and a 23 there. Good work, okay. And we hit it, right. Limit is 84, because I got that perfectly. CC9. You can't take that away from me. Right. On to CC10. I suppose I should continue talking, because there's a good bit to go still. Yeah, so for LPM6 2021, what month was it? Must have been October, because the Halloween one was after, right? No. What was it? LPM6. No, because it was August and then September. So LPM6 was September, and then 7 was October? Yeah, and then 8 was November, it was the Halloween one. And then 9 was December, Christmas. 10, January, New Year's, current day. Wasn't it for 6? Was 6 just like a normal one? Yeah, 2021. I remember making a big deal about that. That was like the revival, because I sat down, I like actually like talked, and did like a match thing. Was that when I started doing like full letters, or was that like a very short one? I don't remember the difference between LPM6 and LPM7. I just like, they were both like standard, I think, like nothing too crazy. I don't know. But then 8 was the Halloween one, because it was in November, the day after Halloween, November 1st. I made a Halloween theme that did like a little. Oh, I kind of went all out for that one, because I did a poem for the intro. I did like a Brown Town tribute style poem in that exact format. and then I had a bunch of like Halloween creatures on the screen. And there's even like the transition bit with like the organ and the pumpkin. That was fun. That was a cute one. I like the intro as well. Oh, the intro. They're like, you know, my one like regret, my one disappointment with this whole series, because everything else is perfect to me. The Carty intro. The Carty intro from, I think, 2022 from LPM 7. That was a pretty funny bit. I'm gonna like, okay, this is uncut, so I can't play it now, but like, play it at the end, please. I'm saying this as if like me in the editing booth is gonna listen to this. I'm not gonna listen to this.
They're trying to be
Profile,
they're trying to be
profile,
she wanna be
subscribe,
that bitch is a
profile.
Yeah, so actually I got food, so I thought, you know, why not take the opportunity to put up the Cardi intro. You know, that was a hard bit of work I did for like, probably sat down for like half an hour and made that in 2022. And I couldn't use it because there was the Christmas intro in LPM 9, and then I wanted to set the mood this time. I didn't want to like blast you with a typical MP5 intro. But maybe it'll be back next year. I don't know. I haven't fully decided on next year's. I have like an idea. I definitely have an idea for LPM 12. I think 12 has a good bit behind it. And then 13, obviously. I came up with 13 ages ago. I know I'm doing that. How many games are there in all? Sorry, I'll go back to this. 4 and 3, 7, 7, 14. Plus 27 is 41. And then 43. Okay. Okay, I'm glad I got that. Are there fewer floors that have 10 to 19 offices or floors of 20 to 29 offices? I think that one's pretty obvious. Just took me a while to think about. Least common, I would say the one with literally no results. That's my take. How many flocks? 12, 14, 20 to 23 flocks. There were people. That's funny. Okay, that was pretty simple. Which size range is the most common? This one. I like this multiple choice. They're helping me out. Oh no, I can't count that. Multiples of 5? They're expecting too much of me. Okay, let's just say there's 90, 110, 150, 165, 175, 180. Gotta be this one. Okay. Which time range occurred the least frequently? This one. Alright. We're out. And they pull me back in. That's not what I meant to do. Right. To where are we? I literally, it's create histograms, I think. Fish per tank. Okay. I'm not doing all that. This is effort. Like, they shouldn't make me do all that. Okay, 6 to 10, whatever. That's a simple enough range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. That's a relevant joke, because the question was about fish. 60 to 79. Okay, these are chronological. I forget what the word is. Like, these are in order. These are in, like, numerical order. That's the word. The height of the missing bar. I'm focused. I'm focused. Yeah, I believe in this. I believe in this one. Oh, they get you with the trick question. They're like, "Are you sure you didn't really answer?" Yes, I did. Yes, I did answer. You just didn't see. You just didn't like see my answer. This just one, right? No, wait, 16 to 20 inclusive. Um, wait, I have a missing bar. 25. I forgot. Wait, it said missing bar, singular, right? Oh, a missing bar, as in the indefinite article. Dang. They really got me there with the indefinite article. I should have thought of that. Okay. I meant to click 3. I nearly misclicked. Okay. 6 to go? 6 to go. Okay. That's not too bad. Keep exploring. This is my first time here. Frequency tables. Ooh, right. We're back to the beginning. We're back to like origins. This is like back to CC1. You know, you're coming back, but you're the master now, you know? Missing number, gotta be 2. 18 to 19, come on. Alright, 1, 2, 3, that's it. That's all of it. Right. 0, 9. Oh, you're gonna me to do all of them? Okay, whatever. They're in order, so I can't complain. 3, gotta be 4, gotta be 6. Did I count that right? 30, 39, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. 2, 1. Okay. Shut up. I'm right. 1. That one was more my speed. Same with this one, I think. Yeah. So you want to okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. All right. Redemption. We're gonna get this. 6. No. 7. Tricked me because there's a 10. 1 to 3 is just 3. Okay. 1. Just 1. 1, 2. That's it. And then 1, 2, 3. How many 26s are there? My eyes aren't working. That's 6 in total, I think, and then there's 2. Okay. Good. I'm glad I got that one. Okay, that makes me feel good. Okay. 5 to go. 5 of these. I think we're gonna go over an hour, which is exactly what I wanted actually, because I feel like the allure of this is that they get longer every time. Like, I think this is kind of the last one I can get away with, like doing it on the day. I think what I've like vaguely planned for 11 and definitely 12. That's gonna need time, and obviously 13. Like all I've been doing is just like vaguely like brainstorming in like the days that precede, but I can't really get away with that now. It is kind of clever doing a raw one though, doing a raw LPM, because that definitely saves on like I don't have to sit down and add in the Halloween creatures. That was a fun one though. I think I've gushed about it already. The Halloween one was fun. The Christmas one, I kind of like threw that together because I was actually busy. And not in the way where like I can just drop like everything and like do LPM because it's funnier. Like I've been able to do otherwise. Like today, look, I'm unemployed. I don't have anything better to do than Let's Play Mats. I think it's gonna be funnier next year when I have a job, hopefully. That like I'm doing this and I'm in the workplace. I'm in the workforce and I'm doing Let's Play Mats. I'm going home to do Let's Play Mats. As if it wasn't funny enough for the years I did during college. That's really funny as well. But yeah, scheduling. There's got to be a lot of that. I should probably like finalize my idea as well. I got to do that as soon as possible. because I think I have it sorted. I just don't. I'm not entirely set on it. But that's a problem for later. Right now is LPM 10 Lpmx. Sorry. So we're using Roman numerals. Sorry, lower outlier. +1. Ooh, shout out to outliers. They're fun. They're fun. They spice things up, you know? Like, if your friend group doesn't have any outliers, then, you're doing it wrong, you know? Oh, this is the box plot? That's crazy. We did this in college. We didn't do this in school, I don't think. Or if I do, I don't remember it. Yeah, this was first year uni. That was a big moment, the box and whisker plots. Still kind of confused me a little, but right, 175 and 180. It's got to be wait, because that's the limit, so it's 25. Okay, good. I can read these. What is the range? 8 to 24. Shut up. Is it upper quartile that is lower? Stanley. Do they still listen to CDs? They're on vinyl. They're all on vinyl now. All the kids use vinyl. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just I'm thinking logically. Okay, I want to talk to this music teacher. Tell him what's up. Percent of people, so 50. There we go. Okay. Which is a higher outlier? Domestic. Minimum value? I don't know. They're in intervals of 2, so it's got to be 6. Nice. Between 5 and 75. 75? Because that's the upper quartile. Okay. What is the lower quartile? Between 40 and 80, it's got to be 60. Okay. That's it. 4 to go. Okay. So I want to go over more. The Christmas one was... It was kind of... Yeah, it was thrown together. It was very thrown together. Because, I kind of lead into that by having, by for the transition frame, I was I think I crossed over the pumpkin or something and put Santa or so, an elf or something. Be oh, this is the Christmas one. I used the same format for the title. I used the same AI thumbnail because there's no actual stock images of mats at Christmas and Halloween, I guess. Something clearly there's a gap in the market. I think a lot of people would love that. But yeah, the Christmas one was fine, and obviously it was longer. Was it? I don't remember. I've obviously wanted these to be longer as they go on. Post LPM 5 anyway, revival era. The next one's gonna be well over an hour, and then after that is gonna be ridiculously long and so on. It's I don't know. I see this as an art project more than a running joke or even a set of YouTube videos anymore. There's something about it. There's something about it that nobody is ever going to get except me. If anyone is aware of it, other than obviously the other guy, they must be. I mean, I don't know. It's entirely expected. If if I told myself 10 years ago that I'd still be doing this, well, he'd be confused because MP5 wasn't a thing for another 2 months. But if I told myself 9 years ago that I'd still be doing this, I don't think he'd be that. I don't think he'd be confused. I don't think he'd be questioning me. I don't think anyone else would either. I think this is very, very in line. This is definitely I could have predicted this. I could have very easily predicted this. That I'd be here. No trend, no correlation. I know my correlation matrices I know all about this. Positive or negative? No trend, no correlation. Come on, look at the vibes. Negative. No trend, no correlation. Positive. Negative. No trend. Positive. I like when they're short and sweet. You know, it's a nice little reward. But they don't give you a medal, so like there's not much of a point. Alright, 3 to go. And then yeah, the coming LPMs. There's certainly something. The last one is certainly an idea that I had a few years ago, that I'm committed to doing. No matter the cost. I don't care about it. I'm ride or die for Let's Play mats. Right, total number of points. Is there 48? How many? 5? Okay. It's division again. I thought it escaped the, the basics. Adding, multiplying, bomb dash. All that. I thought it escaped that this year, but no, it's creeped its way into stats as well. Pie charts. The professionals hate these. No one in the industry likes these. They're too whimsical. It's like, oh, it's a pie. It's the food from cartoons. When you smell a delicious pie and you float in the air. That's like the number one pie achievement. That's the only thing the pie baked good has done. Sorry, what's up? Which fruit did Shane pick the most of? I'm gonna say nectarines. Least common to most common. Silver, gold, copper. Did we get it? No, it's this one. How do you have them named frozen yogurt, azure dessert, and candy? Oh, how many more? Okay, so 70, 3 out of 10 has got to be 21. 1 out of 5 has got to be 14, so a difference of 7. Lowest billings to highest billings. Elijah, Janet, Jeffrey. There we go. Okay. 6 friends collected tin food. 4 tins. 20. Okay. Computer science, man. Too many people doing that. Too many people out there doing computer science. It's messed up. 22? No. 10. Okay. Least used graph binder construction. Okay. Ice hockey. Okay. 2 more. See, I often question why I do this. I'm sure it doesn't appear that way at all. But I do. I'm like, why am I committing time to this? I mean, I'm in too deep at this point to stop. I'm gonna not do the last 3 after doing 10 of them. Okay, 8 of them. No, I'm stuck here till 2029. And then it's over, which is gonna be really weird. Not having to do LPM anymore. It's over. Sorry, were you doing angles? As in 180? Because it's a semicircle? Figure skating. So you're just doing 360 divided by number. 360 divided by 15. I don't know that. I don't know anything about that. 360 divided by 15. How many 15s are in 360? Well, there's 20 and 300. And there's 4 and 6, so 24. That's not how you calculate it at all. Sometimes it is good to humble myself. 20% of 360 divided by 5, whatever, Like 72. Okay. Go for the beef or the chicken. Measure the chicken. 45. No, that's not like. What is it like? So it's like an 18. So like 18 by 9. 162 is it? That's right. Okay, I did get that. 25%. That's more chill. It's a right angle. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, the fact that I've done so much already is kind of a big anchor. I guess just like, I like committing to jokes. I like doing that. I'm all about that. I'm still all about that. That's why I'm doing this. It's not like, it's not a big like philosophical mystery as to why I keep doing these. We're at 5%. So that's like 36, half of it, so 18. 40%. 36.4 is 144, is it? Is it? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. My intuition is right. 36 by 6. Alright, 6 cubed, my favorite number. 216? Okay. 30%. Come on. They're not even showing me the pie anymore. What's the point? Like, what is actually the point? But yeah, I don't know. It's not really deeper than that. Like, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? 20%. That's got to be like 72. Okay. Sorry, I felt like reading this. Yeah, there's one more of these. Then we're done. We're done for another year and a month. Choose the best type of... Oh, man. That is insane. That is a proper finale. I don't think we've ever gotten, like, a good finale for, like, any of the units that I've done. Like, it's always this... It's like, okay, not always, but I remember one time, I think it was the Halloween one, where it was, like, really, really underwhelming. Like, it took, like, 2 seconds to finish. But this one, like, takes all your knowledge from the existing stuff. Not really, though, because you have to study data viz. I did a whole module on this, like, 2 years ago. So I should know what to do. The weights of 50 dogs. I would say histogram. I guess bargram. What's a pictogram? I don't even know what that is. Stem and leaf plot. 50. That's a lot of dogs, though. I guess if you want to see, like, their individual weights. Okay, whatever. What type of graph you use to show the number of swimmers and the number of divers? Approximately on several different days. Hold on, I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm thinking about something completely unrelated. Let's get back to this. How much type of graph you use the number of swimmers and number of divers approximately in different days? Oh, double bar. Number of chairs in each classroom. There we go. Okay. That wasn't so hard. 4 different colors. Bar graph again. Yes. Okay. See? I'm reliant on the bar, but it's for a good reason. That's stem and leaf. Like, to see individual performance. I'm not showing like 50 monkeys or whatever it was. I don't think it was monkeys, but like I didn't like that one. Blonde, brown, black, red hair. Circle graph. Is that what they call pie charts? Oh, this is a circle graph. No, man, it's a pie from cartoons. Which type of graph uses the number of pages in each book? If it's stem and leaf plot, I'm going to kill whoever made this question. A library is big. There's got a lot of books in there. You need a stem and leaf plot the size of a football field to show all those pages. I'm gonna say see histogram would be perfect because there's ranges. There's ranges. Then it shows how many are in the different ranges, and you can scale it up as you saw in the previous questions. Double bars, there's no thing. Line graph, there's no progression. It's not successive. I still don't know what a pictogram is. I'm gonna pick stem and leaf, but I'm not happy. I'm not happy picking this. I'm not happy. Okay. Number of hours spent playing video games. Bar graph? Oh no. For a week, so line graph. Percentage of books in the library. Circle. I still don't know what a pictogram is. Number of students per show. Yeah, circle again. Oh, number, not percentage. Okay, that's it. That's LPM 10, Lpmx. Sorry, I keep forgetting the title. We're going. Yeah, I went minimalist this year. Let's do Lpmx. Lpmx. Whatever. Go home now. You got January fooled.